What's up, guys? Chris Wild back with another video. And after an Eagles loss, I'm always my brain is always going a million miles a minute, as it is right now. And I want to think about some ways that we can fix some things. Obviously, with the corner, a lot of injuries, man. The Eagles have a lot of injuries. It feels like the third year in a row. Really frustrating. The cornerbacks, Avonte Maddox is out. Ronald Darby, you have Craven LeBlanc, Jalen Mills. They're all gone, and then you're left with practice squad players and guys that were sitting on the street like Orlando Scandrick that are coming into play. Obviously, the only way to upgrade that position is through trade. I've talked about that in other videos, and I'm looking at other things. Wide receiver, we need a deep threat. Deshaun Jackson should be back for next week, hopefully. If not, again, the only way to upgrade that position is probably through a trade. So now I'm looking at other things. A lot of people aren't talking about our running back position. We've lost two running backs to injury the past couple weeks, Darren Sproles and Corey Clement. Corey Clement on the injury reserve, Darren Sproles, who the hell knows. Last year, he was week to week for the entire season. So who knows what happens there. But I think that you can upgrade that position without having to trade anything away. And there's some guys that you could sign. So I just wanted to ask everybody their opinions on this. The first guy I'm looking at, C.J. Anderson. He was let go by the Lions. He was brought in by the Rams last year after Todd Gurley had sustained an injury, even though they refused to admit it. And he was solid, man. C.J. and anybody that plays fantasy football can tell you, C.J. Anderson was really solid for the Rams, scored a bunch of touchdowns, went to the Lions this year, got cut. So now he's sitting at home unless he was signed, and I don't know about it. And then the other guy who's the big question mark who I can't stop thinking about, obviously C.J. Anderson, or this next guy I'm going to talk about, couldn't play special teams, which is a big thing for the Eagles. But Ajayi, apparently a couple weeks ago, his agent was sending memos to the NFL teams that he was 100% healthy, 100% cleared of everything, all the Achilles and knee injuries. He was 100% cleared to go and ready to go, and was working out, was in football shape. So I ask everybody, Ajayi, he knows the offense, obviously. He's familiar with everybody on the team, and he would not have to play a lot as a third running back. But, man, if he was like a fraction of what he was at his best, I think that that's a big plus for this team. You're down now Corey Clement. And again, Darren Sproles, you don't know when you're going to get him. So I think you could get Ajayi here at week 7 on a cheap deal for the foreseeable future. And again, if not him, C.J. Anderson feels good to me. But I just want to know everybody's opinion. I think Ajayi would be a good addition to this team at this point. What do you think? Thanks, guys. Go Birds.